times CrossFit Games athlete, and today I'm going to take you through my routine that has served me well for this year getting ready for the 2024 CrossFit Games. With the caveat of it does change year to year. Things kind of get refined a little bit, things get taken away, things get added, but overall this routine has served me well for this year and the years from the past. All right, we're gonna start with some foam rolling, meditation, red light therapy, and jump into the cold plunge. So let's start with that now.
Wait, what is it?
Double peanut.
And where are you gonna put that?
On my spine.
And what's that gonna do?
Hopefully release any tension that's in there. Hopefully. Whatever I can get. I think it was like a 16-year-old that made this or something like that.
No way.
Or someone really young. I was like, genius. They're genius. Anyways. Get your toe right. Gosh. That's what I deal with. And then he's out. Who needs coffee? I'm just like, every time he comes over here, just like walking slowly, I'm like, you're about to attack me, aren't you? Yeah. Jerk. Right, Bella? He's a jerk.
Is that your size making that noise or the...
Is this so right? Ladies, let's go. Winnies. Oh gosh. Jump that way. You ready? You gonna come? Come on. Stay in. Stay. You lead the way. Into the dungeon. So we're gonna do, I only do 3 minutes. 3 minutes is good enough. And during the 3 minutes, I will probably say nothing. So I'm gonna say a bunch of mantras in my head. That's usually the time I just like say a bunch of like kind things to myself. I don't know if it's counterproductive because you're doing something really mean to yourself at the same time, but yeah. So 3 minutes, that's it. I usually go, well, I start the clock at 3, then I get in, and so I stay until 3:30 to make sure I hit the 3-minute mark, because I'm OCD like that. Yeah. I'm weak. I wear the boobies. Toe spacer's still on. And I wear gloves. It hurts too much on the extremities.
What sort of mantras do you say to yourself?
I say different ones every time, but I mean, there's like, I guess, I have a list of ones that I can go through. It just depends on my mood, but there's ones like, I'm fully seen, I'm fully heard, I'm fully known, I'm fully loved. One today was, I'm radiant, I'm resilient, I'm healthy, and I'm healed. Or I'll say, I'm radiant, I'm resilient, I'm loved, and I'm forgiven. I think that's a good one because a lot of people feel like they're not forgiven on a day-to-day basis. And so I have to remind myself whether I do the things that I know to do or I don't do, like I am forgiven. And that's, I think, a big one for my back too. And I feel like my back responds well to that because I think there's this mode of my back kind of holds on to tightness when I like punish myself or do something that I'm not supposed to do. Like with the overhead squats on Saturday, pushing into that instead of just being like, okay, I feel my back, let me stop. And so it's like reminding myself that like just because I pushed into it doesn't mean I have to like self-sabotage the rest of my season. It's like, no, like you're forgiven, it's okay, you're still loved, like move on, start the next day. So it's just stuff like that. I think those are the ones that I stuck with today. But yeah, they change depending on what I feel like I need, if that makes sense. Which I'm grateful for, that I have like a bunch of different ones that'll cater to my feelings for the day.
Any reason for sprouts in particular, or?
It's on Instacart. And you can I got 10% off today, because if you delay, like, so I ordered it last night, and if you don't like want it delivered in that moment and you delay it, you can get like $3 off or 10% off. So Instacart, good stuff. I randomly got different rices because I wanted to try different ones, so we'll see how they are. I've never tried these before. Randy loves cheese, so I always get cheese for him. He always is like, oh, I don't need anything, I don't want anything. And I'm like, do you want cheese? And he's like, yes. I'm like, love these. Best flavor there is. Yeah, I got way too many, because we go through them really fast right now. So I think I ordered like 12. They'll be gone by the end of the week. And I like using sprouts. Oh wait, and there's more.
Bethany, no.
I may have a problem, guys. I'm gonna be sick of these by the end of the summer. That's what happens. If I like something, then I destroy it. So I'll hate these next year. But for now, we love them. I think that was it. Oh.
No.
Alright, that's for real. That was it. Put you in the cupboard. Goodbye. He's like, okay.
He's happy to stay.
Okay, fine. Stay in there. It only tastes good if you go to 150 milliliters. All the different creamers. A little bit of coffee, some cream. Califia, which is like an almond-based espresso drink. I think you're supposed to drink this by itself, but that's okay. And then I add in, this is like an oat-based drink. It's really good. And then this is the actual creamer. This one's the best. The best one there is. Add in the gluten. Healthy guts, guys. Alright, want to journal real quick? Winston's happy. Got more red light going on. Just started a new devotional. This one's for like people that are in their 40s or 50s. It's called Aging Gratefully, but I don't know. I feel like turning 30 made me really sad, so here we are. It's gonna hit you, Lewis. Yeah, I think yesterday I journaled for like a really long time. But that's the thing, that's the beauty of like when you're going through a storm. I feel like I get my best writing in the storms. Like I don't get really good writing when everything is just like going well. So that's also a thing that goes through my head when I'm going through a storm. I'm like, this will all be used in a matter of time, so. Meal one.
What do we have?
These are Menza? I don't know how to say that. How do you say that?
Banza?
Banza? They're like chickpea. I think they're based with chickpea. Yeah, chickpea. 10 grams of protein with 2 waffles, so I get about 15, which isn't a lot, but that's okay. Sometimes I eat normal food. Like, I'm one of those people that can eat like breakfast, their dinner for breakfast, but lately for some reason I haven't been wanting to do that, so I've been allowing myself to be okay with eating this type of food, which probably isn't the greatest for you, but it's better than not eating at all. So I just let it be instead of trying to stress about it and like freak out and like force something down my throat that isn't tasty. So yeah, waffles it is right now. I feel like my body used to not be able to digest things like that, and it would just go straight through me with my stomach. But because it's continuing to heal and get a lot better from where it was like a decade ago, I can start adding in things like this, which I feel like for normal people it'd be like, that's healthy, it's chickpea, it's a protein waffle. But for me, that was not something that was like completely out of the question. Like, there's no way I could have done that like 5 years ago and been okay. I could barely do like a plain bagel. Like, my stomach could not even do that. So because we've come a long way, we're continuing to get ourselves out of this hole that I built myself, with like not having a stomach lining or anything. I can do stuff like this now, so it's a huge win. More coffee? Just a little bit more. I'm on coffee number 2. Usually I stick to 2 cups of coffee a day, so this is my second one, and then we're cut off for the rest of the day. No more caffeine. I don't do any pre-workouts or anything, so this is kind of like, this is my pre-workout, and then we're done for the day. So don't judge me if you only drink 1 cup of coffee, because I drink 2. Healthy hair, nails, and skin. Rainey likes to use it for tendon health. So if you have tendon issues like knee tendon, or obviously like the Achilles, stuff like that, apparently like a good protocol is collagen with vitamin C. So you could do like orange juice. It's probably like the easiest version of it. Like 30 minutes before you work out, and then you should do like a bunch of like iso holds. So like if you have tendon issues with the knee or the Achilles, you could just do like isos, like loaded, so like with dumbbells or something like that. But apparently, or like he uses with the guys with the NBA, they have a lot of knee issues, so like a leg extension like halfway and just holding that as an iso. So he has them do this like collagen, vitamin C 30 minutes before, and then isos. So another fun fact about collagen. Looks like icing, kind of. What's one more scoop? Excuse you, sir. No. Oh my gosh. The worst. No. No! No! I has it on his head. I guess he likes ignition. To the dungeon we go.
How are you measuring the 400 meters?
On just like a random app. It's called All Trails. It works. There's worse ways, I guess. The most unprepared athlete. I feel like all the athletes are. Like, people would be very surprised like how unprepared we are. You would think we would have it a little bit better together, but I feel like CrossFit is very shoot from the hip, and so fits my personality of shoot from the hip. The workout specifically is 6 sets of 1K on the bike at like a 30-minute pace, which means like pretty slow. Like you're not trying to sprint this part, and then into a 400-meter run with, she says the goal is faster than my 1 mile effort. So I always guesstimate that my mile is like around 6 minutes or so. And so that means that 90 seconds is what I'm shooting for 400. Shouldn't be too bad. And then I'm resting 2 minutes between each set. It says rest 4 to 6 minutes between sets 3 and 4. So, a lot of rest. And then cooling down with a 10-minute C2 bike. Hit some breathing exercises, lay on my back for a sec, and then headed to the gym. Alright, we are at the gym. Now we're here to do some lifting and some conditioning pieces. Typically I'm here for like 3 hours, give or take. I'm a little late today. Today's like 1:30 right now, so we might be here for a while. I usually try to end before class at 4 p.m. That's not happening today, but I'm assuming we'll probably be here till like 5:30. And then to the sauna. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. We just finished our gym session. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what that is. We were in the gym for, what time is it? It's 5:46. I think we got here at 1:30. So, long time. We did some lifting, some squatting, some snatching. We did a WOD. A lot of breathing exercises sprinkled in there. A lot of breathing exercises. And then some snatching. And then some dumbbell clean and jerk, clean and jerk, yeah. Which I was really happy with those because I don't know, I was just very surprised that I could actually do that without pain. Good. And then we filmed an Adidas video, which I don't have the drop set 3s on, but they're coming. I'm excited. And they're cute and pink. And now I am done with training. Now the other training goes on, the recovery training. We're gonna go to the sauna. I'm gonna do some foam rolling in there, some breathing exercises in there, some stretching in there. I'm gonna get my sweat on. I really like the sauna. I feel like it just helps me like calm down for the night. And then I overheat at night, so it actually helps me just like get out the rest of the sweat and the heat that's in my body. And then we're gonna go home and we're gonna eat all the food. And I have to cook too, so that sucks. I hate cooking so much. It's not really cooking, it's more just putting meat on a stove, but it's my version of cooking. And then probably some foam rolling and more breathing exercises. And then hopefully go to bed at a decent hour tonight. That would be the goal, yes. Fingers crossed, but tomorrow we have a rest day, so yeah. Are y'all ready for this? I don't know if you can handle the most important part of the sauna journey. The cat hat. It's made out of actual wool. It's supposed to keep your head nice and cool. And it definitely makes a difference. Now sitting in the sauna for 12 minutes and like putting this on, I already feel like way cooler. So I knew I forgot something. And look at Bella. Let's see if I can show you Belly. It's mostly what she does while I sit in the sauna. She's cute. All right, that is all.
This can't be a day in the life. This isn't what normally happens.
I know, that's what I said. This is not normally. This is a very
doesn't
rare
ever happen.
occasion.
What doesn't normally happen?
The cooking the ground beef there. Just,
Faking it. I'm just faking it.
if anything, that's me doing it.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's rare too.
Chef Flores.
No,
See.
definitely not. I just make ground beef. That's it.
He does a really good job though, because he like minces it up really well.
Ooh, bacon too.
Yeah.
Good at bacon.
Good at what?
Bacon. Yeah. That's my favorite. That's my specialty.
I made it one time and he was like, "This is terrible." I was like, "I'm really not good for any type of cooking stuff. I can put sweet potatoes in the microwave, or not the microwave, the oven, and sometimes they come out okay."
This is important. What's your seasoning game?
I'll show you.
Is that it?
That's it. Sometimes, well, so my
Hang on,
acupuncturist-
just salt.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, not even pepper. Winston. But so this thing right here, this little mixture. My acupuncturist has me on some like different spices that she curated into something that helps with like my heat and all of that stuff. So I do use this on my rice. It's like cumin, cinnamon. I have like all the spices up here. Cloves. I do put ground pepper, rose, something random. And then like, what's the really good one? Saffron. Saffron goes in there too. Anyways, so it's like this whole mixture and cinnamon, whatever, that I use. Sometimes I'll put it on the meat without him looking, but mostly it goes on my rice. So I do get crazy. That's only been in the last year, but mostly just salt. This is my cooking. This is actually reheated sweet potatoes from yesterday that I'm now reheating again. So, hope you like it, Randy. Just a little burn.
That's how we like it.
Let's see.
They're better like that.
Wow.
This is how we like it.
Meal number 1 happens usually right when I get back from the sauna, and then like an hour later I go into meal number 2. I eat a lot at night. And then after that, we're just gonna decompress. Randy and I are gonna spend a little bit of time together. We always do, or we've started to do, incorporate what went well, just to add like a positive spin to a mundane day or a crazy day. Just depends on what kind of day you've had. I think Randy had more of a mundane day and Bethany had a little bit more of a crazy day. And then we talk about tomorrow and like what our schedule looks like. So it's a nice way to just reconnect and rekindle and just get on the same page and decompress. So I hope you enjoyed watching the day in the life of Bethany. It was pretty crazy. And now I'm going to get all my sleepy stuff on, which it's a whole routine in itself, which we are going to do a video on that later on. But thank you guys for watching the day in the life, and I will see y'all soon.